Hey guys, it's Will here, coming at you with another video, starting back up again. There was a Star Wars release thing on Asmodee, or Fantasy Flight's website, for Star Wars week / May the 4th. So I got a bunch of Star Wars stuff for half off, basically. And yeah, I don't regret it. New game. I'll be doing a video later on with my thoughts about different games, maybe talk about what to play besides, Warhammer. But let's just get to unboxing some models. So first off we have is Padme. The box, as you see, Fantasy Flight tells you kind of like what cards do you need for the box. We have some side art, and then we have some so you can make alternate poses. It is a hard plastic Disney Fantasy Flight, whatever. And what she looks like painted with a little blurb about what you get. Alternate, there you go, with cape, without cape. Though I do see online that there's some versions where you can have her with the ripped cape if you want to do the Geonosian battle, or however you say it. So it has her ripped costume from when she got captured. I kind of wish that was an option, or an alternate, but because if you want to do thematic. So I'm doing the battle with Grievous with my Obi-Wan, so all my stuff's going to be painted that style. She's an option I got because she's an operative and in the game, and because I have Anakin, you had to get Padme. Tragic love story. So opening this up, let's see what we get. Star Wars Legion is a card-based game. So if you played Warhammer Underpants, as I've heard the joke called of it, Underworlds, the card-based thing will be, very familiar to you. So we open up here, we have our instructions here, how to make things. They don't give you options to make both, unlike Yoda. At least I'm not 100% sure yet. No, it looks like they only let you do one. Though if you know someone who can, little poster, if you know somebody who can copy things 3D wise, you could make both. I know with Anakin you can make both versions of Anakin, you just need legs. So I'm probably going to do that. Here we have the rules. It explains the new rules. So you can add these to the side of your intro book, though all the rules are available free on their website, so this isn't anything new I'm sharing. Poster, which I'm going to cut off and hang up. And how to build, what comes with it. I'm going to build her with the droid blaster. So if you wanted to do the battle on the planet, you'd have the droid blaster. Or if you wanted to do her Anakin turning, you have the blaster pistol, which theoretically, if I was going to do the the thing, and then you can swap the bodies out, because a lot of Fantasy Flight models are really nice in the fact that they all kind of gravity fit, like friction fit, most part. So you could just have the bodies interchangeable, as depending on your upgrade. So I think I might do that. So we look back, we have the cards. So you have your activation token, suppressions, basically enough to add more of the model in case you'll need it, plus your proof of purchase. I keep that with me. Here we have her data card. So again, this is how I was saying, it kind of runs off of a card-based system, so it kind of explains her weapons ability. So this game doesn't have codexes, it doesn't have army books, it's not in the rule books. Everything, just like War Machine and Hordes back in the day, is on a card that comes with it. So you have what upgrades it could take, damage types, range and all that, health, morale, armor save, special abilities for when you roll to hit into wounds, stuff like that, and abilities that it gets. Anything that doesn't have an explanation is either a generic rule that a lot of things have, or if it does have a little thing beside it, it's either a rule exclusive to them or an alternate version of said rule that's specific to them. Then we have our order cards. This is how you determine who does what. So each turn you get to choose one. The lower the little dots, sooner you can go. But she has these sort of cards with a really nice art. So those are nice. And her upgrade specific unit, her specific unit upgrades. So there's the gun, There's just another generic one that you can get to add to other units. Offensive push. A lot of these cards might have rebels and stuff on it. That's because a lot of these are used in both versions of the game. You can use all these upgrades on all your different armies. The ones that are specific to a specific person will have, like here. So it says you need Padme to use this. And yeah, so, and of course there. Base. And then we have the sprue. So unlike some of the starter armies or the infantry box, she is plastic and not resin. Here you go, you have the two different bodies that you can have. Let me zoom in so that we have the bodies, the one hand, the head, the blaster pistols, capes, and the legs. So super simple, it looks like, to build. Really nice detail. Really nice detail. So I'm excited to kind of paint her up. So yeah, I'm gonna go build her, and when we come back, I'll have her built and we'll see what she looks like primed and ready to play. So I'll see you guys in that part of the video. I just primed her and did some editing on her model. But here we are, we have Padme. So I decided to go with her cape and the bolt gun mode. As you might see here on the edge here, there's some dents. So as you can see here, there's some weirdness going on her stomach there, and on her legs, and on her arms. So I decided to take that art style I wanted from the movie where she's, you know, in the arena on Geonosis. All these lines here too, you can kind of see, those are the scratches from the claw, and I made it so that the cloth is exposed so you can see a bit of her stomach, again like that one model. And you have the claw marks on her leg, and then you have some claw marks on the arm. I really love these models from Fantasy Flight. I went, unlike other games like Khorne, where I went horde heavy with you know, with bloodthirsters and stuff, or with bolt action, where I went elite spam with a lot of weapon teams and you know, tanks, where I collect a lot of those. I find that for me, the Fantasy Flight Star Wars Legion stuff is I'm very into the operators and commanders. Like, I love their character models. Even if I wasn't playing the game, and that's how I really got into it originally, was I bought some of their models just to paint up. Like, I have I got a 2 infantry unit technically with Luke and a speeder bike car thing. So I basically have a small Rebels army just because I wanted to paint how they paint them up on the Endor battle. And with the clones, I really love the clones. They're my favorite part of Star Wars, next to the Mandalorians, which, you know, they kind of base their the armor off of. So it was perfect. And yeah, so I'm really happy with how she turned out. I'm really happy with how I did it. She went together super easy. I didn't need the instructions. Really nice, really crisp. And she's plastic, so the plastic glue worked. And she's still keyed, so you can't really mess it up, but also flexibility to kind of pose her, like her hand and stuff. So with that, guys, I think I'm gonna go and start painting her. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative to see what you get in this box set with her, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now. Bye bye now.